Imagine entering love with a heart that has been waiting for someone who never came. Many women walk into relationships carrying a silent story about a father who was absent. That absence can become a shadow that quietly shapes how she gives and receives love. Today, we're going to talk about how an absent father can shape a woman's love life. This is not about blaming anyone, but about understanding patterns. When you understand the pattern, you can finally break it. Many women do not even realize that their love life is connected to their childhood. But the heart remembers things the mind forgot. Sometimes the little girl inside is still waiting for her father, and that waiting can show up in her relationships. A girl who grows up without a father often learns about men through guesswork. She may spend years trying to figure out what a healthy man actually looks like. When there is no father figure, the first male attention can feel very powerful. Sometimes, even a little bit of attention can feel like love. That is why some women fall hard for men who barely show up. The heart confuses presence with love. Many fatherless daughters become experts at seeking approval. They learn very early that love must be earned. So in relationships, they may try too hard to please their partner. They may believe that if they are perfect, a man will not leave. But love should never feel like a performance. When a father is absent, a girl may start asking questions about her worth. She may wonder why the first man in her life did not stay. Even if no one says it out loud, the question lives in her heart. Sometimes that question becomes a fear of abandonment, and that fear can follow her into adult relationships. She may panic when a man pulls away even a little bit. Small silences can feel like big rejections. A simple, delayed text can trigger deep anxiety. This is not drama, but unhealed childhood pain. Some women respond to this pain by clinging too tightly. Others respond by never letting anyone get too close. Both are defense mechanisms. The heart is just trying to protect itself. A father's presence usually teaches a girl what safe love feels like. When that lesson is missing, she must learn it later in life, sometimes through trial and error, sometimes through heartbreak, and sometimes through hard lessons. But every lesson is a chance to heal. An absent father can also shape the type of men a woman attracts. Many women unconsciously choose men who feel familiar, even if that familiarity is pain. The mind likes what it recognizes, so she may attract men who are emotionally unavailable, men who come and go, men who keep her guessing, men who make her work hard for love. This pattern can continue until she becomes aware of it. Awareness is the first step to change. Some women also search for fatherly protection in their partners. They may prefer much older men, men who seem strong and authoritative, men who look like they can fill that empty space. Sometimes this works well, but sometimes it creates a power imbalance. The relationship starts to feel like dependence, and dependence can turn into control. That is when love becomes complicated. A relationship should be a partnership, not a rescue mission. Another common pattern is seeking validation through romance. If a man loves her, she feels valuable. If a man leaves, she feels broken. Her self-worth becomes attached to relationships. But true confidence must come from within. No partner can permanently fix an old wound. Healing requires self-awareness. It requires honest reflection. And sometimes, it requires letting go of old stories. Stories that say she was not enough. The truth is, a father's absence was never her fault. Many women carry guilt they never deserved. They try to become perfect partners, but perfection is an impossible goal. Real love accepts imperfections. Real love feels safe. Real love does not play games. When a woman discovers this, everything changes. She stops chasing people who run away, and she starts choosing people who stay.
Healing also involves rewriting the meaning of the past. Her story does not have to define her future. Many strong women grew up without fathers, yet they learned how to build healthy love. They learned how to trust again. They learned how to value themselves. Healing is not instant. It is a journey, sometimes slow, but always possible. One powerful step is learning emotional boundaries. Boundaries protect the heart. They help a woman recognize who deserves her energy. Not everyone deserves access to her love. Boundaries also build self-respect. They send a message that her feelings matter. They help break old patterns, and they create space for healthy connections. This is where true empowerment begins, when she chooses herself first. Some women realize their relationship patterns only after several heartbreaks. Others notice the signs much earlier. Either way, awareness is power. The moment she sees the pattern, she can change it. She can stop chasing emotionally distant men. She can stop accepting half love. She can raise her standards. She can protect her peace. And she can build healthy relationships. This is how healing begins. Love is not supposed to feel like constant fear. Love is not supposed to feel like begging for attention. Real love feels calm. Real love feels safe. Real love does not keep you confused. When a woman learns this, she becomes very powerful. She no longer accepts emotional chaos. She walks away from disrespect. She trusts her intuition, and her love life transforms. Healing also means forgiving the past, not for the father who left, but for her own peace. Carrying anger can weigh down the heart. Letting go creates space for new love, a love that is healthy, a love that is mutual, a love that is real. That is the love every woman deserves, and it is never too late to find it. Many women discover their true strength through healing. They realize they are not broken, they are just unhealed, and healing is always possible. Self-love becomes their foundation, confidence becomes their shield, wisdom becomes their guide, and their heart becomes stronger, stronger than the pain of the past, stronger than any rejection. This is the moment when everything changes. The woman who once chased love now attracts it. The woman who once doubted herself now trusts her value. The woman who once feared abandonment now walks with confidence. She knows her worth. She knows her power. She knows her heart is precious, and she will never settle for less again. This is the true power of self-awareness. It turns pain into wisdom. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on it. Sometimes one idea can change the way we see our entire life. Healing begins with awareness and courage, and you deserve a love life filled with peace and respect. If you found value in this video, make sure you share it with someone who needs it. Many people are quietly dealing with these same experiences. Your share might help someone start their healing journey. Also, comment below and tell me your thoughts about this topic. And most importantly, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe now and join us for more powerful videos about life, relationships, and personal growth.